Hail magic. Hail fire hands.
Hail magic! Hail fire hands!
Oh, teleporter, I'm so glad to have you here with us. You give me hope.
I'm also glad that we're fighting for magic, side by side. Today could not end soon enough. I'm so sick and tired of running after everyone. I should ask Kurabe if he has a spot I can crash in for the night. No dice. He's so hammered by now he couldn't count his fingers, let alone figure out sleeping arrangements. And plan B is to use my privilege as teleporter and curl up somewhere upstairs.
Cyrus! 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 Wake up! Wake up! Hurry! Fire Hands and Clara Roger! On Ruby Street!
Already? Why didn't anyone wake me?
Kraten! Hurry!
Oh crap. This is no dream. A battle may start at any moment.
It's a lovely sunny day. Rays of sunshine dappling the city, turning all of its structures into fairy tale palaces. But for people, this is not enough. Come on up, friends. Don't be afraid. We have gathered here together for a reason. What is magic? Magic is miracles. Magic has never left us. It's always been right here, but we were doing our best to ignore it. Magic is a world of possibilities. I command you, Dragon Eye, in the name of our Lord, the guardian of our lands, to awaken your strength, so you may protect us from our enemies. You think that this is it? Yes, that's it. This is all that the staff in my hands can do. But this is nothing compared to what we can all do together. What each of us can do.
Hail magic! Hail spirits! Hail fire hands!
Look, uninvited guests.
Any violation of the private domain law or theft of company property shall be punished to the fullest extent of the laws of our country, with 3 to 15 years of imprisonment.
Is he trying to scare us, that foolish captain? Our spirit has grown far beyond the confines of this town. Nothing can stop it. Neither barbed wire, nor weapons, nor murky dungeons. What are you trying to achieve? Why fight over the company property? You won't defeat us. Why not just surrender and avoid bloodshed?
On behalf of Impulse, we propose to start negotiations, to be held on a neutral territory with minimal escort.
We've already tried leveling with you at the talk show, in jail, on the street. I have nothing to discuss with you while you cling to money as if it can free you from death. Your greed has corrupted your hearts worse than any poison. I'm giving you an ultimatum. Pass it on to your leadership. You have 30 minutes to make your decision. Like it or not, half an hour from now, all of your repositories will be transferred into public domain to be used for the benefit of humankind with unlimited access. You can choose to support my cause and join me. The rest will be regarded as criminals, hell-bent on usurping power and driving humanity to extinction. Forget about all edicts and contracts that you issued in the course of your miserable careers. In the fog of deception, open your eyes and behold the new world. Each of us carries within them a particle of magic, and will sooner or later tap into this dormant force.
Hail magic! Hail spirits! Hail fire hands! Hail magic! Hail spirits! Hail fire hands!
Mr. Tiris?
Hello, my friends. I see there's still light in your eyes.
Despite the old world having been washed away like mud by that diabolical rain, and for this we can credit each and every one of us, especially Firehands and Teleporter. We have accomplished a great feat by commencing the revival of magic in our world, and I know that you sincerely believe that by defeating Impulse, you will solve all your problems. But the truth is, you'll only start a senseless war among humans over magic. Is that what you really want? Carnage. Impulse will not give up its current position at the drop of a hat. It would take time for them to adjust to any changes. I'm positive that over the next couple of weeks, under the growing pressure of magic, we'll find some solution.
My dear Tims, I've been waiting for this day for many years, and now the time has come. We can't stop now. We can't wait any longer. We're now stronger than ever before. Our hearts are on fire, and we're ready to ignite the war for the true cause. I'm glad to have you with us, Tims.
No, please listen to Tims. There's no point in acting rashly after we waited this long. Was it all just so we could start a war? We've waited for years. What's another few days if it may help the weak ones to come to realize the truth?
We shall disperse the clouds of deceit hanging over Micropolis today, with you or without you, and may magic show us the way. The time has come. Onward to the Jumbo.
Hail magic! Hail spirits! Hail fire hands!
And consider that this is just the beginning. Magic can help us cure all ills. People will no longer starve, as they'll be able to subsist purely on energy obtained through meditation. Our comrade Luminary has already abandoned plant and animal nutrition, subsisting on sunlight alone. Every person will be able to create their own reality and live their life however they please, no longer restricted by societal norms. Yes, some elements of the state will remain intact. We'll still need law enforcements to prevent unrest and hooliganism. We'll have magic associations and schools. Imagine the state that is run not by some snotty nerd, but by a master of magic.
You can legally form new associations on the basis of the now-defunct Corex. You'll be free to study new natural phenomena and focus on your work.
Oh, is that right?
You'll allow it, will you?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Put down your arms and go home. Whoever approaches the fence will be shot down on the spot.
For truth, for magic, for the Guardian.
Stand your ground! Fire!
If not for my self-preservation instinct, the bullet would have hit me right in the chest.
Blue Forest is not safe either. The Rooksters have gone completely bonkers.
Some mad twerp holed up in the old palace and proclaimed himself Crow King.
Outrageous. Those jellydjets have sure been slacking off. They ought to be eating those half-witted birds. Pluck them and cook them. That'll shut them up.
They keep digging up ancient gnome relics and inventing insane contraptions.
The Red Man, he burned down one of the houses to make a bigger fire.
It wasn't on purpose. I didn't expect it to be so dry.
You're an idiot. I wish Cyrus had never brought you to our house.
I remember these ruins.
You've been here before?
Yes. and I even recall a certain ancient legend.
You say so little that I'd be remiss not to let you tell the story.
Long ago, the gnomes built a summer palace for the king of the giants. After all, the elder king had finally married. He had been looking for a wife within his small tribe for a long time, to no avail, and eventually found her among people. But how is that possible? The mighty fairy giant binding himself to an ordinary mortal? The giants wouldn't have tolerated such insolence, and the king had to cover up this fact. He went to the abyss, seeking the craftiest demon. Once he found him, the king asked him to make a mask that would conceal not just his face, but his whole appearance, his voice, his height, and weight. The demon agreed to the king's request and fabricated the mask of the Faceless. The cunning demon did not ask the king for anything in return. No freedom, no gold, no blessing. The happy king rushed over to his beloved. Donning the mask, she instantly turned from a human into the most beautiful giantess. There was no limit to the lovers' rapture. They got married, had children, and ruled for a long time. Their secret kept safe from everyone. Much later, when the queen retired towards the end of her life, the king hid the mask in an ancient temple, securing it with the very chains that we recently destroyed under the guise of a dragon. Without the queen, the palace became desolate, and the mask of the Faceless, by the demon's malicious design, continued to wreak havoc. And only a descendant of the king and queen of the giants will be able to crush the accursed mask of the Faceless.
Nincompoop has come here to kiss my feet.
I'm gonna pluck you like a chicken.
People, spirits, guardians. They will all bend their knee before me, and you're no exception. Trust me, you hit that rat my G-Gyro.
What are you doing here? Did you come to see the show?
You're not so useless after all. Good work, braising that talking chicken.
Keep it down before the birdies all swoop in.
They'll do no such thing. From now, they see you as their new god, Cyrus King.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I must go to Macropolis.
Yes, humans aren't much smarter than the Rooksters. Go, I won't keep you.
Tear you to bits.
Run! Run! Run!
Once he's done with the spirits, he will destroy the magic artifacts from the repositories. This is the only chance to stop him.
Whatever you do, don't fight your own brothers.
We've got company. Come with me.
You pitiful, pathetic vets! You've had your run. It's time to pay!
You idiot critters. You're doomed. May spirits devour you.
Cyrus, quick, go to the repository. You'll hack the spirits to pieces while I carry out the obliteration ritual. Be careful.
Back off, or we'll open fire.
Resistance is futile. Open the gate and surrender.
Don't just stand there.
Will you really let him burn down the last repository? After all our joint efforts in the fight for freedom? Can you just go ahead and bury everything?
I'm just trying to save Macropolis.
I hope you still remember how to teleport. For anyone who stands between magic and fire hands shall be incinerated by righteous wrath. Into battle, brothers! Don't let those scumbags take away our magic.
I don't need to win. I just need time to play with them.
Catch!
It's not so hard. Firehands is not much of a fighter.
Brother, let's go.
No! No! One after another, magic artifacts are zapped of their essence, with memories and anxious hope flitting through your mind. And words. 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 You feel at once like loving and hating the universe for allowing this to happen. The heart is blazing with doubt, longing for answers.
Mission accomplished. Now, I'm a VED.
Sit down, Cyrus. Do you have questions? You're now ready to hear the answers.
Will the sorcerers no longer be able to use magic? Will Impulse not be able to get back on track?
They will be able to.
Right. There is more magic in the world. We just stopped an avalanche of it.
A catastrophe.
What?
We stopped a catastrophe.
How many more repositories will have to be destroyed and sorcerers disarmed? Can we ever win? Can the Earth ever be purged of all the magic to protect humanity?
No. but there's no need for that. It's enough to aspire to it. People have an edge on magic thanks to the boundary. The main thing is for magic not to be built up in such a concentrated form.
How's the Guardian now? Will he no longer be able to harm Macropolis?
He's just as mad as before, but his connection to the human world has been virtually severed. There may be some weather anomalies in the near future, but they will be fairly harmless.
What do we do now?
We continue maintaining the balance. We can stay here a while longer to watch the sorcerers and spirits' activity. Conversely, since the major problems plaguing Micropolis have been resolved, we can travel on. A shaman has gone berserk in the Magabi jungle and needs to be dealt with.
I can't stay in Macropolis any longer.
I agree. There's nothing else for us to do here.
Will we never come back to Macropolis?
I remember posing the same question to my own teacher 30 years ago, and now I have the same answer to give you. Sooner or later, we'll come back here.
Alice! That's Alice standing there. Yes! But why are you so sad? I don't understand. What's wrong? Alice. Alice.
Cyrus, we have one more thing to do.
What a delight to hear her voice.
Your brother's not gonna like this, but we have one more thing to do. Everything you see, all the disputes and resolutions, are on such a global scale that we can't solve them all. But some of it concerns us in particular. Micropolis, me, Mr. Timms, the VED, you, nature, the troglodytes, and the Guardian. Whether there will be magic in the human world or not, we have to try to heal the Raging Guardian. Snorlaxes, the crystals collected by the troglodytes on the Scarlet Witch's order, are needed for the purification ritual.
This is out of the question. People must never interfere with the problems of the magic world.
This may surprise you, but I completely agree with you. Yes, people shouldn't meddle in that which they don't understand, but they're obligated to correct other people's mistakes. I know at least 3 people who must finish what they have started.
Enough, sorceress. It's not for you and your speeches, nor for the traitor Duke, nor for the suffering fairy. I'll help you for the sake of Cyrus, who won't be able to refuse you. He has proven his loyalty to the Vedic Brotherhood, and I, as his superior, have to look after him. We'll do this as an exception, despite the threat it poses to the boundary and to humanity.
Are you for real, brother? I won't forget this.
Bravo! Cyrus and I will travel beyond the boundary. And you, Ved, stay here in town. We may need you to step in at any point. I don't know what happens if the Snorlax's energy is not enough and the ritual fails. I don't know what wrath may be inflicted upon Micropolis.
But I do. A couple of weak earthquakes, followed by rain, snow, and sleet. No more than that. By destroying the repositories, we made Micropolis safe from the magic threat, at least for the time being.
Then, let's get to work.
And just as always, she's not waiting for me, huh?
Tree fungi are like dark spirits, parasites. They grow strong by feeding on someone else's energy.
Wow, windmills. I remember Grandpa telling me about them. Now the wind spirits will hear us. All my life, I've used only purple lantern mushrooms as medicine. I don't know about this Lotus of Dawn. Who the Ruxton knows how it works?
We've never stood this close to the old tree of the Guardian. I can sense its energy from here. I can feel the charge in the air and the anxiety in the roots of our tree of life. Cyrus, you're a great warrior with a big heart, with room not only for your friends from the human world, but also for all of us who have gathered by the new tree of life. You saved us from ruin and gave us hope.
Cyrus, you have become a true friend to me, and whatever turn your fate may take, you can always count on me.
Tear 'em all to shreds! You're in charge here!
Thank you for giving me new life. I wish you the best of fortune.
You're the most beautiful madman I've ever seen.
Remember to eat well and look after your health. The likes of you deserve a long life.
Be faster than the wind.
May your spear always hit its target.
Alice, there you are.
Listen, Cyrus. An old troglodyte over here claims that there's a cave beyond this blockage, and there's some man with glasses in that cave. He's been feeding him and talking to him, but then, for some reason, blocked the entrance with rocks.
Blocked it with rocks? Why?
He's really weird.
But all troglodytes are.
I mean, he's weird for a troglodyte. Maybe you could try to talk to him? I wasn't very successful.
Let me try.
Oh, another one! Those long-leggers be everywhere. Break down another door for all I care. We not afraid of you. The Guardian's with us.
A couple of questions, and I'll leave you alone. Why is the cave blocked?
Me not knows.
How not knows? Just a couple of hours ago, you say that there be a man there.
Yes, a man be there.
Who caused the rockfall?
We explodes 5 mushrooms, and rockfall blocked the cave.
What did you do that for?
We not knows. Such be the order.
Who ordered you? The man? The spirit?
We was ordered.
Okay. I now order you to clear the passage.
We're scared.
It's me you need to fear, not anyone else.
Who be you? Skinny two-legger? I knows your kind. You no scare me.
Who are you scared of?
I only scared of the Guardian. Me old, nothing to lose. Not scared of anyone else.
We need to somehow get into the cave. Mr. Timms, is that you?
My end has come. So that's what you're like, Scarlet Witch.
Relax, Professor. This is Alice.
Alice? That can't be. Or can it? And you? You're the VED. Do we know each other?
I know your friend. Or rather, your clone.
Aha. That's what it is. That explains it. And how is he doing?
A vile and two-faced creep.
Yes, he's a pretty versatile guy, with quite an inquisitive mindset. I have to say that I really lucked out with this spirit, who came in from beyond the boundary and was totally willing to help me out, except he turned out to be surprisingly foolhardy.
How long have you been here?
A perfect vacation, 4 weeks and 2 days. It all happened so fast. My servant, my ingenious creation, came to life and decided to make my dream come true. The dream of going beyond the boundary. I've been eating mushrooms, studying plants, and learning to cook local toxic fruit. And I spent the rest of the time trying to activate the portal. I'm not much of a magician, so that's why I'm still stuck here. How are things over there? How's Micropolis, Nox, Freddy?
Freddy Firehands organized a revolution and stormed Impulse. Not without our help. Nox is in jail. While this was happening, the VED burned down the repositories. And so, the war over magic ended with the loss of magic. But at least we managed to avoid another catastrophe. Micropolis is gradually recovering from the destructive flood unleashed by the spirit.
Wait. I was so overwhelmed by you showing up here that I've just recovered from the shock. Cyrus, Alice, we need to get out of here immediately. The Guardian's been getting more frenzied and powerful by the second. If we don't leave right now, we may not get another chance. How did you get over here? You know how to activate portals.
Yes. We can activate portals and teleport. And I think we should be able to take you with us.
Excellent. Then let me quickly gather up my stuff.
Stop, not so fast. We're delighted to meet you, Professor, but there is one but, Professor. You've spent a month right at the Guardian's feet. Knowing you, I'm sure you've studied everything you could. We need the information on the Guardian that only you may have, so we can conduct the purification ritual.
Purification? But that will kill her.
Her who? We're talking about the great faceless spirit, the Guardian of this realm.
Faceless? She's not faceless. She's called Fairy. We can't carry out this ritual. You see, everything that's been happening to her weighs heavily on me, and on the one who had your sword before you, Cyrus, and on your accursed mask, Alice. I don't know what to do, but killing her is not the answer.
Okay, wait. Let's go over this. Do you know the reason for the spirit's wrath?
Well, yes, it's love. She's madly in love with Duke, the person who bore that sword, fulfilling the Vedic duty, the man who opened the world of magic to me, the man whom I was honored to call my friend.
And where is this Duke now?
He's here, in this room, in that impenetrable crystal. I found him the day I arrived here, beyond the boundary. Right away, everything was revealed to me, but I'm powerless to do anything. All of my attempts to interact with Duke or the portal have been in vain.
It's magic.
Yes, yes. You'll manage.
Are you sure that it's a good idea to wake him? He may not like what we're about to do.
Let Cyrus decide. I'm Duke's friend, so I can't be impartial. I've dreamt of his awakening for many years.
Duke knows Fairy better than anyone. We can't manage without him.
My head. Ugh, I have a splitting headache. What's happening? What happened? Where am I? Fairy, is that you? Cast off that mask before it kills us.
Forgive me, sir, but I'm not your fairy. I'm the one who freed you from eternal sleep.
But the mask of the faceless. My sword. Where did you get them? Are you a VED? And you, that hat.
Yes, try to remember.
Tim? But why are you so old? Is this all from that mask of the faceless? Let's destroy it right away.
Calm down, Duke. Everything's fine, my friend. Meet these heroes. Cyrus is a new VED. Alice is the Scarlet Witch. And now tell me what you remember.
A purple flash. No. I threw away the mask. Okay, let's go step by step. I remained beyond the boundary, broke the chains and freed the mask. Fairy and I were finally free, but our happiness was short-lived. Black magic warped Fairy's mind, so I stole the mask from her and sent it beyond the boundary to the human world, hoping the VEDs would destroy it. But it was too late. My beloved was infuriated. She said she hated me, that she hated the boundary, and that I hated her and couldn't live without my VEDs. She said that now the VEDs would find us, and I would leave her. I was trying to calm her down, but that was tricky even before the black magic. And after, it became impossible. She said she knew what to do, knew how to save our love, knew how to save me. Then she kissed me.
And then what happened?
Darkness, pitch black sleep. I floated in the clouds, and time seemed to fly by faster than thoughts. And then, I woke up. How long has it been?
30 years.
30 years? Impossible. Tim, you must be joking. Life couldn't be so cruel to me. Where's Fairy?
Listen, Duke. Try to understand. We need your help. You're a VED. Do you still feel your strength?
Strength? Yes, I do. But tell me, what happened to Fairy? Where is she?
She has an affliction and needs to be healed. Fury and longing have overcome her completely. She wants to tear down the boundary and destroy humanity and the Vedic order. It's probably her way of tearing down all borders to create a world in which she can live happily with you.
But how can she be healed? Impossible. The chaos energy held me in its grip for 30 years. She's no ordinary spirit. She's the Guardian.
That's why she's here.
Our plan is simple. You, Mr. Duke, and Cyrus will distract the Guardian. And during that time, I'll conduct the purification ritual, using Snorlaxes, the chaos crystals generated by Fairy's madness. This will result in a collapse. A powerful flow of chaos will collide with the other source, pushing it out of the Guardian's body. There will be an explosion, and one energy will destroy the other.
But this will destroy Fairy. It will kill her.
No, the Guardian will remain unharmed. The chaos energy will splash out of her. Her body will be destroyed, but the Guardian's spirit will remain intact. And sometime later, she'll be able to create a new body for herself.
You don't understand. The Guardian and Fairy are two separate spirits in a single vessel. The Guardian is boundless energy nourishing itself from this entire realm, a faceless spirit taking care of its home. And Fairy is this spirit's counterpart, his personality, memories, and emotions. Your purification ritual will leave Fairy no chance of survival. Her spirit will burn up in the flame of chaos, leaving behind only the faceless energy of the Guardian.
I don't get it.
Let me try to explain. After the ritual, the Guardian will be revived, having lost all memories and feelings. And it's unlikely that he'll be able to restore any of them.
What do you propose?
Leave her be. Let her live.
Live? She's suffering, agonizing, and killing others. Oblivion is better than this kind of life. Hold on. Is there really no one else but us who can solve this problem?
There was this one spirit. But if I understand correctly, he met with an accident. The paperman could have helped, but that's irrelevant. He was burnt up and banished by the VED.
Hey, that's an idea. Your teacher, Cyrus, he can help us.
No way. That won't work. The fact that he's not getting in our way is already a great favor on his part.
No, I'm not a VED. And Cyrus has just realized his Vedic nature. But there's someone who can help you. Master Ved, your old friend.
No way. I can't believe it. How did you manage to reach him?
Cyrus proved to be a good student, and myself a good incentive.
But what are you waiting for? Bring him here.
PlayStation